Since Sean's power level is 9,000.
Hey everyone, welcome to Dallas Vintage Toys. We're always getting new stuff in, and we are always redoing the cases. Here we had 5 double telescoping Luke Skywalkers. Now we're down to 3. We have 2 Jawa Sandcrawlers, 2 boxed A-Wings. We're about to add a loose A-Wing on the website. Got a little bit of everything for Star Wars vintage there. And we also have, what is the name of that one? The Micro Machines Action Fleet, I think TIE Defender?
The TIE Defender, I believe. And don't forget about the Luke disguised as a Stormtrooper up here on the top row. That's a hard to find one,
He
too.
loves his disguises, too.
And over here we have a wide range of Ghostbusters. This little fella doesn't come in too often. And we have some Black Star figures there. We have the Dragon. We have some Princess of Power. Some
Those have
vintage.
been going really fast, the Princess of Power figures, actually.
Well, they have flying horses. And we have the majority of the 12-inch Kenner Star Wars 12-inch line. We just put the IG-88 on layaway. The only one we did not have was the Boba Fett. And we have a lot of mask items on the website. This is just a small selection of what we have. And we have the Voltron there with the Paladins.
Speaking of the mask vehicles down there, remember to go back in the videos and check out X's review of Boulder Hill.
Boulder Hill, one of my favorites of it.
That's a great one. And then standing right here, we got the G.I. Joe case that our good friend Scott Tucker put together before he went back to school. And I do believe, I think my favorite is the Tiger Force Rattler down there. The thing is...
What a big hand you have. I actually had the Night Raven and the Tomahawk when I was, and the Dragonfly.
Very cool.
Then it went all downhill from there. Smaller vehicles after that. Here we have a hodgepodge of, we're always switching out this section. We just put these out this week. These are all Playmates Ninja Turtles. We have some wrestling figures. Then we have some Power Rangers too. And we also have the loose rack over there too.
Don't forget the Turbo Man. Turbo Man's here at Dallas Vintage Toys. Come on down here now.
I mean, check out the accessory on this guy.
Yeah, it's telling me that Sting was the best wrestler.
Vader comes with a really big lightsaber. Why is it blue?
Then we have, well, he borrowed it from his kid. Then we have a lot of Collect and Connect and Build-A-Figures in here, and some of the McFarlane Multiverse figures as well.
A lot of hard-to-find figures in there as well from different multi-packs, different hard-to-find, like the Mary Jane is still in here. We have a couple of really great, amazing Spider-Man figures. Really hard-to-find Gamora from the Guardians of the Galaxy set. Also, that Rocket Raccoon over there is from the same set. Stuff that we don't get in very often, but I'm telling you right now, you definitely want to come in and check this stuff out.
And we're always buying, selling, and trading toys. We have a lot more bigger robots up here, so if y'all do have more bigger robots, it's time for us to restock. And our man X is the Hot Wheels expert here. What do you guys say about this section?
I use this magic device here to scan for treasure hunt cars. So, as you can see here, I just... Nothing here, y'all. So if you have some treasure hunts and you're looking to bring them in for trade, come and talk to me at the store. We can hook you up.
Careful there, X.
Jeez.
My man,
There's so many toys all over this place. You can't turn around without bumping into just great things like Monopoly on a Pin, ladies and gentlemen, or Operation on a Pin. I remember these. These were all the rage back in the 90s. And if you want to be all the rage in school right now, come on in and get your board game pins here at Dallas Vintage Toys.
That's right. Be cool in school. Don't be a fool. Well, you're not being a fool. Let's come check out this case over here.
I was going to say, what else are we showing them today, Sean?
So we have a lot of wax up here, vintage wax. We got more wax over here. We got these blind box Godzillas in yesterday. We have a lot more wax down here. Indiana Jones, A-Team, Barbie, Garbage Pail Kids, Batman, Voltron. And we have a lot of small figures here, and we have so many pins. You got to have enough flair to come in and check us out.
Don't forget,
Really
15
cool old
required
watches
minimum.
from Jurassic Park, The Lost World, and Congo.
and my personal favorite packs of cards up here, the Kazam cards. If you want to be cool, you got to come get the Kazam cards.
Maybe you can bump into Shaq in the Metroplex and get an autograph.
There you go.
He's up in
There you go.
Rockwall.
Or get a free TV at Walmart.
I have been restocking the wrestling case as much as I can when we get those Elites and Ultimates in. You can see a lot of blank spots because I've had a lot of really heavy hitter wrestling collectors coming in and beefing up their collection with everything I got in the case. So if you don't want to miss out, you definitely want to come in and see what I've got going on, or you know what, just come on and ask me some wrestling questions. Let's talk the business.
Is that The Rock?
That is absolutely The Rock. That is
Did you smell it?
Yeah. You can definitely smell what he's cooking.
And this is the Rowdy. You want to talk wrestling with Rowdy.
There you go. But I'm
Not Sean.
No, absolutely. Come in and ask Sean all your wrestling collections,
Lord.
questions, so he can come over and ask me, and I can definitely show why I'm still on the payroll.
Okay, let me hang it. And Dana's been restocking all the Star Wars right behind you. So these are all fully stocked. And we'll get to this other Star Wars section in a second. We've also restocked the cases in here. We have the LJN Thundercats, Playmates Ninja Turtles from top to bottom. And some of these items are not going to be on the website. So if you see anything in this video or when we go live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, just give us a call at 214-827-7060 and we can ship worldwide.
Well, there's a couple of very rare Ninja Turtles in there too, I believe, Sean. Like the Undercover Donnie, who's kind of missing a hand, but I mean, it's still a very rare turtle that you don't see every day in any collections.
Correct.
Same thing with the Creature of the Black Lagoon Leo over here. That figure is something I have only seen a couple of times in my life, and you know, just a rare thing to get in the store. You never know what you're going to find walking through the halls of DVT.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Like X standing over there with something on his head.
I don't know what's going on. I mean,
Then we had the Wonder Bread He-Man for a short time. It walked out the door yesterday to a happy collector in his collection. So we have some He-Man figures here. I'm just thinking we just got King Randor, another Scareglow in, so we'll probably put those in the case. Lots of vintage Star Wars. We have some custom Stan Solo figures right there. And then we have some G.I. Joe, and everything up here is kind of like he kind of walked in a time capsule back in the day. There's a Night Raven again, Sky Striker, Crusader, lots of Joe stuff.
and I can't express how much I love the box art on the old G.I. Joe vehicles. That is just something that always takes me back every time I walk into the vintage vault. So come on in and add this to your collection, guys, because again, this is just something that always looks great on a shelf.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yo, Joe!
And we got the Tiger Force, Python Patrol, Toxo Lab.
All the old colors of the 90s, the neon.
And here's some stuff that we just redid this case as well. We have the Remco Rocky figures. We have Dolly Parton. We have E.T. We have Evil Knievel's. We got some Robotech. Bill and Ted. Excellent! We got some Tron figures up there. Beetlejuice.
Remember, if that Bill and Ted's not enough for you, we've got trading cards up front, too.
Then we have Indiana Jones, Inspector Gadget, Z, $6 Million Men. We have the Remco McDonald's figures. We have Pulsar, Battle Beast. We have some Batman. We have Tweaky down there. We have Dukes of Hazzard watches.
I like the Looney Tunes figures.
Oh, yeah. And we also have a Dukes of Hazzard calculator, too, because math is important.
Very important back in those days.
Then we got the Bucky O'Hare. Then we also have the Mego Star Trek Enterprise.
You get the whole bridge right there, and Captain Kirk's hanging out there with Mr. Spock and Lieutenant Uhura. And you can make that a part of your collection in your house by coming in and checking that out, or putting those items on layaway.
You can also read the stories of Dallas Vintage Toys. This is when I had long hair for a year. This is when I was a teenager setting up at Comic-Cons. I actually had a toy pager back in the early 90s. It's a toy emergency. And you can see some Glasslight Brazil figures, the 12-inch Letty figure. Then this is when it took me about 40 years to grow facial hair. So you can come read about this shop over the last few decades. So then we got these guys doing something over here.
I'm hanging out with my two new bodyguards, Flaming Hot Chester and Darkwing Duck over here.
Duck.
So if you want the smoke, come down to Dallas Vintage Toys and see if you could take on Flaming Hot Chester Cheetah and my man Darkwing. This is such an awesome piece here. You usually don't see Beast Kingdom take on the cartoon characters like this. But when they hit Darkwing Duck, oh man, I just think they nailed it.
Cloth goods, you get an extra beak, and you get the gun with the smoke effects, and all the extra hands and a stand to go with there.
Yeah, leave them on your desk, and if you're slacking at work, just look at that face.
And remember, when there's trouble, call DW.
All right, Dana has totally restocked the Star Wars section over here, checking the prices, seeing who's naughty or nice. So 3/4 inch restocked. We got all the figures back here as well. So if you're looking for modern Star Wars, come on in and check it out. And she's currently restocking everything today as well. What's over here, Rowdy?
Well, Dana is also...
Since I'm also the wrestling expert, I'm going to tag you in.
All right. Well, Dana has also done a great job of redoing the wrestling section this last couple of weeks and making sure I've got the best of the Elites and Ultimates out. We've also been repricing a ton of the figures. So if you've been sleeping on a couple of things, come on in because the prices may have changed. I'm always trying to update the shelves with Ultimates and Elites as they come in. I've sold 2 different WWE Ultimate rings. I sold the Raw ring and the WCW Nitro ring just recently.
Dana in her natural habitat.
Uh-oh, there's Dana going to work right now. What's going on, Dana?
At least I'm working. Okay? Wow. Just standing around talking about toys.
Oh my goodness.
We're talking about the toys that Dana does.
But again, if you're looking for those AEW figures, WWE, hard to find Elites and Ultimates, come talk to me here at the store because I'm always getting collections in daily.
Hey, what's wrong with this guy? Why does his face look like that?
That's because he's a zombie. Oh my goodness! Yeah, DC did a line of zombie characters for their universe. There's another one right there: Zombie Deathstroke and Zombie Nightwing. I believe we've had a Zombie Harley Quinn in here before too. These figures are definitely cool, and
I think those are my favorite.
I'd say they look great on in your collection.
So you're putting 3/4 inch figures out now? We haven't had those out in a while.
Ooh.
We got 4 inch, 6 inch, and bigger.
I was about to say
9 inch.
Yeah, all
So
the
come get your
DC
DC
multiverse.
figures
Yeah. So, Sean, talk to me about this Toy Biz mountain of figures over here.
Well, these are Toy Biz figures from the 90s. X-Men, Spider-Man, a little bit of everything. And the new Deadpool movie kind of brought back some of the figures from the dead or the longest break of Blade and everything. So
Yeah, that's right, guys. So if
you got Guinness record.
So again, you definitely want to come in because we've got those vintage X-Men figures for you to put your X-Men 97 collections in an actual 97 style. So you don't want to sleep on that. We got those Storms and different characters from the universe. What do you found the zombie Harley Quinn?
Is that her?
That is definitely her. That is her.
It says deceased.
They're deceased.
I guess we'll just go up every aisle. So in case you're like a...
They're like, no, they didn't go to the Barbie aisle.
Yeah, I know.
Are you missing those Ninja Turtles? God, this is one of my favorite Ninja Turtle lines right here.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We just have autographed stuff just laying on the shelf.
I was about to say we had Jenna Frank, the daughter of Jason David Frank, in the store last weekend, and she signed a lot of her dad's Green Ranger artifacts. So if you're looking for a Dragon Dagger or an action figure signed by the dad and daughter, I've got both here at the store. For a limited time, I've got 2 different signed Jason David Frank action figures. So come on in and check those out in the case. I also have a Star Trek section that's actually been shopped quite frequently. So don't sleep on the Star Trek, guys, because these ships right here have been going really fast.
Sold in England.
I had a ton of them, like 2 or 3 tubs of them in the back. I am now down to what you're looking at on the shelf right now.
Or if you need an end table, Super 7 Thunder Tank right here.
That is a great piece, as well as the air-launching Aang and Appa, if you're big into Avatar, which, I mean, I like the show. I thought it was great.
If you need lots of Huggin' Bear from Toy Story. Then we have all the Barbies behind us.
I was about to say,
or
don't
some
forget,
of the Barbies. We got the rockers. Scott Tucker's so metal.
We got the Living Dead dolls right next to those rockers.
That's right. Barbie and Ken. Holiday, Barbie.
We got
Jazzy.
This. Don't forget about Mary Poppins, because I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Over here.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Oh, yeah, he's cool.
All right, we got Ninja Turtles on the other side.
Well, that's something I know how to talk about at least, so we can at least it's not be dead air and laughter. Toka and Razor from Ninja Turtles 2. The NECA set is up here on top. I also have the Turtles in Time, Bebop and Rocksteady in their pirate gear when you had to fight them on the ship at the same time. I hated that when I was a kid, but you know, if you had 2 or 3 friends, it wasn't that bad.
2 or 3 friends, no need to brag, Rowdy.
I'm just saying, back when people would come over to your house and play video games instead of doing it online. The classic way, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
only 109 degrees outside in Texas right now.
Oh my goodness, we sold another big Ninja Turtle play set. So again, we've got NECA stuff stocked to the brim. Both whether you're looking for your horror Ninja Turtles, you're looking for movie Ninja Turtles. I've got hard to find sets like all the different versions of Kino. I have, again, another Toka and Razor set. Ooh, here's one that was a Loot Crate exclusive, but it's now a DVT exclusive. That's Danny Pennington. He is one of the key characters from Ninja Turtles 1. He steals the artwork, which Shredder realizes, you know, the Turtles are still alive. He's, like I said, he's pivotal if you're trying to collect those Ninja Turtle action figures for your movie.
Totally tubular.
I've got the Professor from Turtles 2. I did have a Hun, but he's already gone. So, again, the super rare NECA Comic-Con exclusive. This is the Kino Scooter Pack. So it comes with a T-shirt. It comes with the... here, X, hold on to that for 1 second.
Give me a hand.
So give me a hand there. It comes with T-shirt, Employee of the Month badge. You get a lanyard to go with it to prove that you were working there at the pizza joint. But again, it's a very cool collectible for your Ninja Turtles 2 collection. And remember, you know, you could take a ride on the scooter, or you could dream of something a little thinner. I mean, oh, nobody knows that unless they watch the movie. Again, Sean, what are we doing over here in the NECA section looking at horror figures?
I'm just following you. Here we got some Transformers behind you.
Absolutely. That's something that a lot of people would want to see there is the Transformers.
Yeah, we recently just got a bunch of Masterpiece Transformers.
That was exactly what I was getting to, was these Transformers Masterpiece collection right here. Large box Transformers. Definitely want to come in and check this out. We had 2 different...
I don't know how we still have a Soundwave. Or a Grimlock.
Well, that's because when
or a Megatron. Or did Optimus Prime still? Or an Optimus Prime.
We got more of these Fortress Maximuses as well. And, geez, let's not sleep on that one. Tidal Wave was about to just roll out, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, then we have another Grimlock down there.
So I'm telling you, if you're looking for Masterpiece Transformers, we have them in droves right now. 2 separate collections came in. We combine them together like the Transformers do and turn it into one giant battle force of robots. Turn around here, and we got your Mythic Legions.
Then we have a lot of Cosmic Legions, Mythic Legions, a little bit of everything. We have exclusives. We also have Diamond Select figures. We got the Cave Trolls. Then that kind of bleeds into more Legends, He-Man. More modern He-Man over here.
And then He-Man also kind of bleeds into a couple of different areas. Let's not sleep on the fact that the Turtles of Grayskull are here. We've got the Splinter figure, or if that's not your thing, we've got the Masters of the WWE Universe, so you can get your Grayskull ring to set outside of Castle Grayskull whenever you know, they want to have their wrestling tournaments and whatnot. So, what are you looking at over here, Sean? The World of the Simpsons? That evil Krusty doll?
Yeah, I just saw a Treehouse of Horrors. I just had to check this stuff out.
Well, that evil Krusty doll is a lot of fun. That's one that I wanted in my collection. And then the Treehouse of Horrors evil donut Homer, you know, because he's so sweet and tasty. Pen Pal Mr. Burns is another one of my favorites. And I just can't believe we still have this giant downtown Springfield set. This gives you a couple of the shops, the Lard Lad donut area, and it does interact with this, the talking pieces, so you get a bunch of the dialogue with the show. I love these interactive sets, and you will too. Again, don't sleep on that piece, because you're getting the squeaky voiced teen and the crazy old man.
So basically what I've learned is if you like wrestlers, Ninja Turtles, and Simpsons and video games, Rowdy is your man to talk to.
I know other stuff too.
Speaking of more Simpsons, and we have South Park. Hey, there's some of the aliens I was looking for in that other video.
You guys want to come to DVT?
Oh no.
All right.
There we go, guys. We're all getting our quotes in right now. A lot of Family Guy
Giggity,
figures
giggity.
came in too.
Oh, they're already calling.
They're already calling about
Then-
the toys. 214-827-7060.
Got some Godzillas here. Got some Godzillas here.
Well, I don't know about this guy. He doesn't look like Godzilla. I think that's M. Bison.
And we have Jessica Rae from Wild Force Power Rangers coming here to sign in September. So always check out our events on our Facebook page and Instagram page.
Follow us on social media. Smash that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with what we're doing in store. Signings, sales, anything that we're doing, like moving stuff around, getting new product out, new collections. You definitely want to check us out on social media because that's where you're going to keep updated with all of that.
All right, well, let's show off the triangles, and then we'll hit up the vintage vault or graded room.
The graded room. We've been putting the triangles to the task by actually taking off a lot of the older figures, putting in a lot of new stock. I've been putting a lot of really heavy hitters out on the floor. Wolverines, a lot of different
Bob.
X-Men, a lot of different army builders too, if you're looking to build some armies and get that going
Y'all
on.
unlock the door.
The wrestling section has also been restocked and repriced with new new, better stock. Look, there's a Danhausen hanging out right there, a Mick Foley, some Ultimate Warriors, and then like the DC rack. We're doing what we can with the DC rack, guys, so bear with us here. The one that I'm super proud of, though, that Sean and I have been putting together is the 80s rack right here. So if you're looking for more of a vintage style collection, you can come up here to DVT right now where we've got bagged vintage figures, some
Black Star,
accessories.
He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, Superpowers. Check out this rack.
Real
Hasbro
Ghostbusters.
Cops. We have Kenner Robin Hood figures. We have Megaforce. We have Micro Machines. We have knockoff bootleg figures.
We
So a
have
little bit of
masked
everything.
vehicles and tons of Teenage Mutant
We
Ninja
have
Turtles.
Mask, the Terminator.
Predator and
Let's
Alien
go,
out here.
Let's go walk through Grayskull right now.
And we're going to, let's go.
Can we talk to this guy for a second about Star
You
Wars?
have to be
Ooh, careful, careful.
right this way. And we have some Legos right here. Slimer says hello.
Some starting lineup stuff that we just put in the shop recently.
Then we just got in a bunch more stuff that I just listed on the website, DallasFinishedToys.com, and we will put those items in the shop for you to look at. Or you can just go to DallasFinishedToys.com and check them out today. So we have some LJ and Thundercats, some Migos, we got Dr. J, we have some Crystar, we have some Top Toys figures, we have some model trim He-Man, Knickerbocker, Lord of the Rings. We have some, I believe those Rambo figures are from Argentina or South America. Then we have some Top Toys proof cards. We have some Horde Slime, Mad Balls, Mask, GoBots. We got the mask guy in the dress from the TV show.
Yep.
We have uncirculated Indiana Jones figures. We have a graded Shogun Warrior Rodan. We have the Listen and Fun Tripwire. Lots of G.I. Joe vehicles. We have a Takara Sky Striker graded. I have one of those in my personal collection. We have some loose graded Kenner Star Wars figures from 77, 80, 83, and 84.
We have a lot of cool stuff here in the employee picks collection here. The graded Earthbound, the Power Glove with Super Glove Ball, the Rancor, the Ewok Battle Wagon, the Jabba the Hutt Dungeon, the Snice Snoodles, and the Max Rebo Band.
We used to go on tour with Scott Tucker.
Absolutely. Go back to the YouTube videos and check that out. My personal favorite out of here, the WWF Superstars tag team of Hulk Hogan and, pardon me there, guys. Hulk Hogan and his tag team partner, Hillbilly Jim. There we go. Thank you guys for letting me remember that one.
And we just got in the Kenner Alien, the Kenner Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
Is that
We
a
have
second Godzilla?
Yes, we have a Godzilla and Rom Space Knight. That does work. I think somebody showed it to someone and left the battery thing turned on, so we got to put a new battery in there.
And
We
I
have
know
a sealed Millennium Falcon as well, and we have a sealed Fist Pounder.
And as you just saw on maybe some some famous podcasts there, the WWF Hasbro section is still stocked here at DVT. I got a ton of heavy hitters and a lot of great sets like the tag team of Luke and Butch of the Bushwhackers there. You also can get your natural disasters on with Earthquake or Jake the Snake Roberts. You can start walking around and woo like Ric Flair with my man right here. Woo! Or you can be like Shawn Ninus and be the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase with that $1 Million belt.
We want your 80s and 70s toys here at Dallas Vintage Toys.
Bring that stuff in, guys, because I want to see cool stuff like these Street Fighter G.I. Joe sets.
We also have a Fort Curium, several of them, factory sealed. Those actually came from a Mattel employee that worked for Mattel for 34 and a half years, just like that Power Glove.
Again, you never know who's going to be in the shop. We get lots of VIPs and cool people just coming in to shop in the store.
We have a lot of cool toy collectors, is what you say.
So if you want to bump in to those kinds of people, or rub elbows with some of those guys, just like that, come on into the store and hang out with us, guys, because we got lots of fun people having great conversations about their toy collections and love to show off that toy knowledge.
And check out this toxic waste slime there. We got slime everywhere. We even got the Terminator slime, Inspector Gadget, Krang's Android Body, Toxic Crusaders, Inspector Gadget, the Ghostbuster proof card.
The Ed 260.
And that was filmed here.
Yep, I would say. RoboCop, one of my favorite Dallas-based filmed movies. Standing here next to me is the graded Ninja Turtle section. Near and dear to my heart, guys, because this was something that came out in '88. I was born in '84, so it hit me right at age 4, and I've been a Ninja Turtle fan ever since. I think my favorite pieces out of the graded section here will be the Ninja Turtle dinosaur sets. These were some of the ones that I had as a kid, and I loved the fact that they came with their own turtle-style dinosaur, complete with masks and weapons. Again, this was just a cool set that I loved as a kid and had a lot of fun playing with, and now I can display it in true fashion. Nice and sealed in acrylic and remember, protected from the elements.
Everything in the store is not always on the website. Like we have these sealed Batman items and the graded Batwing too. We have the Bat Missile Batmobile, the Dark Knight Batmobile, the Batwing from Toy Biz, and the Dark Knight graded Batwing. I believe that is an 85 grade. We just got in a lot of those this last couple weeks. We got some Star Wars items graded from Star Wars through Jedi, ESB, Power of the Force, Tri-Logo. We also have foreign items here from Glasslight. We have the lightsabers. We have the 12-inch Letty figures from Mexico. We also have a couple of factory sealed cases. We have a Strawberry Shortcake and the Mask Manta down there.
We have these muscle figures sets up here. I always get asked about whether or not we have muscle figurines at the store, and there's 2 complete sets right there, guys. Number 1 and number 3, standing right on top of a complete in-box Fort. Is it Fort Max? Yeah, no, sorry, it's Metroplex. See, guys, it's a long morning. That Metroplex right there is complete in-box, so you definitely want to come check that out too.
And we also have a USS flag up there. And a 21 back Boba Fett. We have a backwards ESB R2-D2 right there. We have some of the Jawas that have the wrong blasters. So you never know what you're going to find here. We have thousands of toys in the shop and online. So be sure to come into Dallas Vintage Toys. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 6. Or check us out online at DallasVintageToys.com. And we're always buying, selling, and trading toys from the 70s and 80s. We also deal in video games and a little bit of everything. So if you see anything in the video, that's kind of what we deal in. So what's your excuse? Hop in that car or hop on the plane. We got people worldwide coming in. So come on in and talk toys with us.
Or a lot of people ask me, do you take this or do you take that? Give us a call at the store at 214-827-7060. I can answer those questions over the phone. Or if you have photos of those items, send them to us on direct message, Instagram or Facebook. I'll answer you back as fast as I can and let you know if they're a right fit for the shop. But until then, guys, I think Sean's ready to go shop for some toys.
That's right. So come on in.
We'll see you here at Dallas Vintage Toys, guys. See you later.